Previously on the Osrynn Tales Live D&D. The group wakes up at the Adventurers Guild on the morning of Rock Harishmi's party with the stone idol they were planning to use to trick the Thieves Guild. During breakfast, Jethro appears from the shadows and tells the group that Two Fingers will be in town that night after dark, and that the meeting is all set for them to turn over the idol and get paid for their first job with the Thieves Guild. Making the choice to stick together and not go to the fancy party, our heroes head over to Minok's magnificent magicables to acquire a bag of devouring as part of their scheme to trick the Thieves Guild. Minok lets Tail borrow his pet bag of devouring, which he calls Jerome, and quickly asks the group to leave his shop because he must tend to his apiary. With their preparations made, the group meets Jethro at the docks, who remembered Tail mentioning that there was no bag for Pages the cat, and this time brought a bag for the cat, which he promptly puts in the bag, and when Reshi asks to carry the cat, Jethro carelessly throws the cat in the bag to Reshi. This callous act angers the young Tail and makes him want to get revenge on Jethro, a man whose power and skill have not yet been revealed. Once in the Thieves Guild sewer headquarters, the bags are removed from the group's heads and Two Fingers asks them to give the idol over to Jethro, who will bring it to Two Fingers for inspection. But Tail instead uses Mage Hand to float the bag of devouring over to Two Fingers himself. Finding this highly suspicious, Two Fingers says that the bag could be trapped, and he wants the group to take the idol out of the bag at a safe distance so that he doesn't get covered in the old alchemist fire in a bag trick, a ruse that he has used himself on many occasions. Tail uses Mage Hand to quickly flash the idol, but drops it back in the bag of devouring before Two Fingers can grab it. Two Fingers then asks his assistant Steve to get the idol out of the bag, satisfied that it's safe, and the unlucky Steve is eaten by the bag of devouring. This act of aggression causes Jethro to order the rest of the thieves present to attack the group, while Two Fingers uses magic to summon an aboleth, the real guild boss. The fight very quickly turns south for the group as Rowan is in the front of the group and gets slapped by an aboleth tentacle and starts turning into a fishman, only to be peppered by arrows and gets knocked out. Seeing that they are outnumbered and outmatched by a group of thieves who had more tricks up their sleeves than the group had prepared to deal with, Quothe grabs Rowan's body and the group retreats into the hallway. Two Fingers grabs the bag of devouring and uses his magic cape to disappear, while the aboleth dives deep into the water of the sewers to cut the group off at the exit. Our heroes get off a few good shots at the enemies, taking out a few of the weaker henchmen, and as the tide of battle turns in their favor, they heal Rowan and get back to the fight in the main sewer chamber, effectively tricking the aboleth into leaving the fight. Jethro unveils how powerful he truly is, and with the help of a few other henchmen, he's able to KO Damu, who is then saved by Rowan. But Quothe gets a crucial strike on Jethro, causing him to enact his escape plan. Jethro pulls out a cigarette, smokes it, turns into a ghost, and flies away through the ceiling. Tail, still angry about the mistreatment of his cat, tosses a chromatic orb at the remaining three henchmen, and as it explodes in a thunderous blast, one of the henchmen is launched into the ceiling. The other two henchmen are covered in a rain of blood and viscera, and turn Tail to run away. The group is able to escape the sewers and make it back to the Adventuring Guild with all of their members still alive and not turned into fish people by the aboleth. But will their ruse suffice? Will Jethro seek revenge? Will Rowan regret not becoming a fishman and decide to go make out with the aboleth? Find out now on episode 21 of the Osrynn Tales Live D&D. Enjoy the show.